Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about a book that isn't just self-help, it's neuroscientific first aid. It's Dr. Rachel Barr's How to Make Your Brain Your Best Friend. And I actually found it in a completely random way. I was just talking to someone out of the blue and asked what book they were currently reading. They recommended this one. I'm so glad they did. When I picked this up, I was struggling to find my footing. My life had been upended after my father passed away, and the grief felt like a glitch in my system. My brain, the one thing I thought I could count on, felt like it was betraying me. This book gave me the language to finally understand that internal conflict. My brain wasn't my enemy. It was my chemistry asking for honesty. It was a system trying desperately to protect me. The bottom line up front is this: happiness is a function of alignment between your values and your behavior. Barr explains that when your actions match your deepest self, your identity, your brain's medial, prefrontal cortex, MPFC, rewards you with a sense of peace. But when you act against your beliefs, the anterior cingulate cortex, ACC, flags that dissonance, creating that internal call-out, that anxiety or that shame. For me, after losing my dad, I realized my grief was fighting my habit of trying to be fine. This book taught me how to stop fighting my neurobiology and instead let it start backing me up. What makes this book a near masterpiece is its balance. First, the science is made accessible. Barr's explanations of complex concepts, like neuroplasticity and habit formation, are filled with delight. Demystifying neuroscience without oversimplifying, it's the perfect blend of rigor and warmth. Second, the emotional resonance is profound. The chapters on self-compassion and neural rewiring evoke genuine hope. Swapping out self-critique for curiosity, asking, "What is my brain trying to protect?" was the simple mindset shift I desperately needed to move through my grief. She gives you the principles for peace-seeking. Things like intentional boredom to reset dopamine, which means stop doom scrolling, and savoring small positives to recalibrate a threat-biased brain. Now, while I give this book a 4.5 out of 5, it's not perfect. As someone who studies community health, I had a persistent longing for more. The book excels at focusing on personal agency, but in doing so, it risks obscuring structural context. When we talk about neuroplasticity, we have to acknowledge that systemic inequities like poor healthcare access or environmental racism don't just create stress. They actively constrain a marginalized person's biological ability to heal and rewire. I wished for a chapter devoted to policy-level interventions, or at least more explicit links to collective healing practices. Like the communal care found in indigenous cultures, individual resilience is powerful, but it's often overridden by a broken system. So who should read How to Make Your Brain Your Best Friend? If you are an anxious achiever toggling between drive and burnout, or if you are, like I was, simply seeking science-backed self-help to find congruence in a difficult season of life, this book is your neuroscientific balm. The practical takeaways, like blocking daily input-free time and performing a friction audit to spot where you act against your beliefs, are genuinely transformative. It taught me that healing isn't a grand gesture. It's a commitment to letting my actions match my father's memory and the person I choose to be. Go read it and start making your brain your ally. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, what is one small action you can take this week to match your values.